Hi, I'm Michelle Anderson. I'm the proud mother of Josh Anderson, who wears 17 on the Montreal Canadiens. My husband had built a little ice rink on our deck right outside our house. So we strapped the skates on him at 18 months. He practiced a lot in the house, walking around on the guards. It was in and out, freezing cold. But yeah, 18 months old. In Burlington, the league started at 4 years old, and our neighboring town is Oakville. So they had a league that started at 3. So we signed him up in Oakville and played at 3 years old. Gary was the coach. So he coached all our boys from basically learning how to skate. And then he coached them from 4, 5, and 6 year old. And then they moved on to a higher level. So he was more puck control, scoring, and then when the hitting came into effect, he could throw his body around. My boys can attest, my daughter, they don't want to be in the room with me when Josh is getting that way on the ice. Yeah, I don't like it. But we try to all be home on a game night. And what is working for us is half of us are upstairs and half are down. When Josh went to London, we had my daughter going to school in London as well. So we basically moved 2 kids in a U-Haul to London the same weekend. And that doesn't happen unless you have twins. It was awful for us. It was very stressful. We had someone with the Knights working with us, and he was going off to another job. And he said he would not leave the London Knights until we were completely happy with Josh's billets. And he came with us to meet the family. And first meeting, we hit it off. It was like they were family right away. And they were wonderful to him, wonderful. The billet mom ended up passing away, but the billet dad will always be in our life. He played every Friday night in London, so we were there every weekend. We were advised that if you didn't think you were going first or second or third round, that you might as well be at home doing what you love, and if you get the call, you get the call. So we did not travel. He was on the golf course with his dad and his uncles, and he was with his billet dad, and I was with his billet mom around the pool, and we watched it on TV. We were ecstatic, just unbelievable. He always said he was going to make the NHL, and so much so that we bought into it. We knew he was talented, but he believed in himself, and we believed in him, and here he is. My husband grew up, I was born and raised in Montreal. So he was always a Habs fan. My uncle, through marriage, Peter Mahovlich, played for the Montreal Canadiens a long time ago. So I had quite a bit of time spent in Montreal with the family. And it was, I think it's meant to be that it's Montreal. He's been waiting a year to get back into shape and form, and he was so excited just to be on the ice, and he's done a really good job. He was ready to rock and roll.
Face-off, winning a chance for Anderson, scores! Josh Anderson has his first goal as a Montreal Canadian.
I would say he's quiet. He's a quiet guy, a very quiet guy. He's a big family man. Family means the most to him. He is the oldest. She's 28, he's 26. Jordan is 24 and Jake is 23. He was a protector. They all were protected of her, and he was protected of his 2 little brothers. So he'll call us before every game, and if he can't get us both, he calls us separately. We always text after the game, but we speak before every game. I'm proud of them all, but there's 2 that are particularly on the forefront, and that was Josh representing Canada for the World Juniors in Malmo, Sweden, and winning the Calder Cup in Cleveland with the Cleveland Monsters. It was, I get goosebumps still thinking about it. So it was wonderful. It was full of emotion, excitement, lots of tears. It was amazing. So I can only imagine what it will be like when he wins a Stanley Cup.
are you like giving him tips or is it just you're wishing him luck?
No, it's just good luck. I tried to change it up the other night. I said, have a savage game. I've never said that in my life. And then he goes out and gets a goal and an assist. So it was great.